Welcome to the NewsRamp Real Estate Podcast. I'm your host, Max Newsman, eager to share today's top business stories with you. NewsRamp.com selects the latest news from leading sources, ensuring you get the most pertinent information. A quick reminder, this podcast is created with the help of AI and AI voices, but the stories we cover are entirely real. You can find the full news articles on NewsRamp.com. It's Wednesday morning, August 27th, 2025, and we've curated an intriguing lineup of real estate news for you today. So whether you're in transit, at the gym, or at home, join us as we begin. Starting off with our first headline.
Supreme Court of Maryland denies request to review appeal, allowing the village at Providence Point to proceed. National Lutheran Communities and Services announces that the Supreme Court of Maryland has denied the final appeal by Crab Creek Conservancy, Inc., allowing the village at Providence Point to move forward. The court's decision validates the Planning Commission's approval of a forest conservation variance for the project after a lengthy process that started in 2009. NLCS President and CEO Cindy Walters expressed excitement to make the environmentally responsible project a reality for older adults in Annapolis. The community will offer thoughtfully designed housing options, create jobs, provide environmental protections, and preserve forested land. Construction is set to begin in 2025, with the community opening within 28 months of groundbreaking. RIVANI acquires historic Lincoln Theater building in Miami Beach for $37 million. Robert RIVANI, commercial real estate and hospitality visionary and president of RIVANI, has acquired the Lincoln Theater building in Miami Beach for $37 million. The property, anchored by H&M, further solidifies RIVANI's presence in the area. This acquisition signals a new chapter for the city's iconic pedestrian promenade. RIVANI sees the potential for the property to become the cultural heartbeat of the city. The 1935 Art Deco building is currently 98% leased to premier tenants like H&M, Swatch, Chili Beans, and Tapilia Spanish Cuisine. With ongoing development and anticipated zoning changes, demand for prime retail and hospitality locations in the area is on the rise. RIVANI's strategic commitment to Miami Beach includes over $250 million in South Florida assets, with $150 million invested in Miami Beach alone. The sale was brokered by JLL's Danny Finkel and Evan Lahr.
Steel Peak acquires 9th iOS property on the West Coast. Steel Peak, a commercial real estate investment firm specializing in industrial outdoor storage properties, has acquired its 9th iOS property on the West Coast. The property, located at 1503 Thornton Ave SW in Pacific, Washington, was purchased for $6.2 million. This marks Steel Peak's second acquisition in Seattle this year. The company, founded in January 2024, now owns properties in Washington, California, and Utah. Steel Peak is committed to establishing a long-term presence in the Kent Valley and surrounding areas, providing much-needed yard and shop space for industrial service users. Demand for such properties continues to outpace supply, ensuring long-term rent growth. The firm will continue to seek investment opportunities throughout the western U.S., with values ranging from $3 million to $50 million. For more information, visit steelpeakproperties.com. Thank you for joining us today. That's it for this episode of the NewsRamp Real Estate Podcast. As a reminder, NewsRamp curates news from leading newswires like Newsworthy.ai, 24/7pressrelease.com, NewsDirect.com, and BlockchainWire.io. We encourage you to visit newsramp.com to read all of today's news.